we've got a couple of quick fire topics that we're going to be talking about, and you guys have shared this video with you guys from before. Kevin, Mary, you saw that one. Dick, you saw it, and also Gang. It's a video of a man who was proposed to by a lady, and things went sour right after. Because right after he proposed to her, or rather, right after she proposed to him, is the other way around, he kind of like declined the proposal and walked away. However, he was met by her uncle, who threatened to beat him up. So I've got a question for you guys. I don't know how you propose. You married? You married?
No, I'm not married.
You know, how are you going to propose? How do you intend to propose?
Quiet.
In public?
Simple. No.
You're not
private.
doing the whole public thing?
No.
Okay, so what if your wife proposes, or your wife-to-be, or your partner proposes to you instead?
In public.
In public. What would you feel any kind of pressure?
No. So the thing, public proposal for me is more. I mean, the reason I'd rather the private one is because my work life is more public.
So
I'd like my private life private, you know. But I think she would know better.
She should know better, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were ever opportune to be proposed to by a lady, would that be the time to say no, or just, would you just walk it off, or what would you do exactly? Even if you don't want to marry her. I don't know if you understand me, guys.
I get what you're saying.
I feel like if I were to be proposed to by a lady and I don't want to marry her, most polite thing to do is, yeah, why not? Definitely. When we get home, take your ring, but not do, that kind of thing. That's what I'd do. I don't know.
So I was, I stumbled on a video over the week, and it was a video on Impractical Jokers, right? So these three guys who
everybody knows those jackasses.
So they set up their friend to accept a proposal from a hot model, all right? Now, this is to ridicule him. They actually told the lady to tell him, all right, that she would do absolutely anything. He said no, all the way, said no. People at the stadium, people started stoning at him and all of that. Now, for me, I would have said, talking about what we're talking about now, I would have said, like you said, accept.
Accept. Go
Because-
but accepting is pressure.
No, it's not pressure.
Undue pressure.
It's not pressure. Because, you see, the thing is, you must also understand that, I mean, there are people who say, I'm not doing anymore before the wedding.
Yeah.
See, don't get me wrong. All right.
All right.
Again, public life. All right. You accept. Someone has posted it immediately.
Yeah. Okay. You don't accept. You embarrass her. Gang, are you with us?
No,
you don't. You don't
wait.
accept.
Sorry, you guys are getting this part wrong.
Listen,
Okay.
See, understand me. I'm saying I'm already a public figure, right? And you do that in public, right? If I accept in public, and then I go home and then I turn it down in private, and then 2-3 weeks later, they hear the engagement has been called off.
Right.
Yo, I'm back on the men has come list.
Nah.
So
As
you're
an
trying to
actor,
protect
I get
your
it.
your
I get-
identity or your personality.
But you have to
Kelvin
protect
is,
yourself.
you're too worried about what other
People
think.
think.
Pressure.
No,
Pressure.
you don't.
Again, it's
You
not about
shouldn't
what the
worry
other
about.
people
Listen,
think.
You
guys,
shouldn't.
forget the fact that you're public. I know of a couple, right?
Yeah.
That we had. It was in Abuja. There was a party. There was an engagement. Do you understand? There was acceptance. As I speak to you now, they're both married to two different people.
There you go.
Behind the scenes, one approached another and said, "Listen, I just didn't want to embarrass you in front of
Yeah,
people."
I think that's the better way
This
to
is
do
what's
best
up.
way
This
to
is what's
go
up.
about
This
it.
is
Again,
what's up.
if I had a quiet work life, I would subscribe to that. All right?
So you tell her,
Again.
okay, so if you don't want to get married to her, would you just tell her no in public with everybody there?
First and foremost, I said this earlier. I said she should know better.
She should know better, yeah.
Now, if you go ahead to propose in public, and to be honest,
Expect what you get.
So if I really like you in public, I'll say yes. I mean, there's no shame.
And
right?
if you say
but
no,
if I don't like you,
if you say
you
no,
understand, and you propose,
Right.
I will say no.
So you say no.
okay,
Yeah.
wait,
So
if
you
say
prefer
no,
that
who-
embarrassment on a public platform than to hear later on that it was called
Because
off.
anyone I do is going to become public embarrassment.
Okay.
I feel like you have
It
not
can be
finished.
delayed, but
You have
it
not
can
finished
be-
the analysis of this
Now,
particular issue.
I wish we could, but we have other
No.
topics.
So moving
But
into
real
the fact
quick,
that the uncle
whose business
attacked-
is it if you say no?
So,
This is my question
It's my,
again.
you don't understand.
Whose business is it? Why should anybody be overly, what's the word, riled up if you say no to a proposal, especially that you're the guy.
There's one other important fact that
So-
we're missing. Do you want to marry this person?
My point
Obviously not.
So if your answer is no to that question,
If you don't want to marry
Alright.
the person, you don't want to marry the
you
person.
don't want to marry the person.
If you want to marry the person and she
because
proposes,
if you say yes, all right, to that question, all right. If you say, oh, I know I don't want to marry this person, but because it's in public, let me say yes. Guys, what you have done is you have delayed the men has come.
I delayed it, but
So-
for your advantage, because I don't want to embarrass you
Oh,
here.
wow.
Because if I say
Well,
no, everybody's gonna be like, oh my
some of
goodness.
us are not
That's
nice
going
to
to,
shiny about like that.
that is going to make the hashtags even bigger and badder than if I was to
There's nothing you do.
know.
There's no saving for you.
really. But this is, you're speaking strictly from the vantage point of your profession.
Exactly.
In any case, I get you.
I
But
just feel
listen,
that there's
You
a
didn't
limit,
talk about
there's a
the
limit
fact
to
that
shooting your shot.
the
I said,
uncle attacked the guy.
yeah, the uncle. Yeah, I tried to.
So
but we
if
don't-
you have to be careful.
If the uncle attacks
uncle was like in the army, my brother, you will not bother about your career.
listen, Dick.